Hey guys, the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Today we're going to talk about when will altcoin season officially begin. Bitcoin is blowing a lot of the altcoins in the water. We are starting to see a little green, but when will it officially begin? When altcoin season? We'll be talking about Bitcoin Cash, Digibyte, Cardano, Zencash, Zcash, NKN, Poly, BNB, and more, guys. But first, let me shout out to all the champagne crypto maniacs out there, the blockchain bros, those crypto chicks, those day one boomers that are populating the chat box out there. I see you guys. Freedom, Marcel, Main One, Phil, Luai, and the rest of the crypto boomers that are waking up early with their blades sharpened, ready to attack the front line, guys. 14 in the box right now. Let's check out today's mathematics and see what's really booming. If you're just tuning in, we're just getting started. Make sure you're kabooming the likes, the subscribes, and all the buttons right now. Let the globe know that Champagne Crypto, the voice, is on the networks booming with the best of them. Guys, today's market cap is at $298 billion. We're very, very close to that $300 billion marker. Okay, looking good. Bitcoin dominance at 47.2%. Bitcoin is looking healthy after a long fast this summer. Bitcoin fasted down about 5,800, 5,700, slimmed down, lost some weight, but now the bits is back, putting on the muscle gains, eating more protein powder, protein shakes, hitting the gym, the 5x5s. Bitcoin has been doing squats and deadlifts and eating its spinach because we're seeing green on the market. It's currently at 8,212 for the bits. Ethereum at 472. Ether is right behind Bitcoin. It doesn't seem to surpass Bitcoin in its growth. We got Ripple, smells like central banking. Bitcoin Cash at 839. Bitcoin Cash is another coin that we've been considering to get into. Today, we'll be talking more about that as well. EOS at 854. EOS making moves today, actually moving a little faster than the bits at 854. Stellar, a good talk about Stellar, although it's Ripple's little cousin. I've been hearing things about it. More people are saying Stellar, Lumens, it may boom. Check it out, Champagne. You know, if it's related to Ripple, it smells like trash bags, but we'll look at it. Litecoin at 86. The lights, I'm still holding a little baglet over there, a little baby baggy. And, you know, it's kind of stinky. Cardano, we'll be talking about that too. Cardano, they met with Google not too long ago, and then Google picked their brain. And now Google announced yesterday, we talked about this on the last broadcast, that they're partnering with other blockchain startups. So it looks like they kind of left Cardano out there in the dusters. Out there, IOTA, number 9 at 98 cents. It's up. Tron, 3 cents. Tron doesn't move from 3 cents, guys. Tron is stuck at 3. Monero at 139. We'll be talking about those privacy coins as well. It looks like there may be some value left on the table with these privacy coins, boomers. NEO at 34 and Dash at 254 as the rest of the maniacs tune into the box. Good morning to Darb, Freedom, Chris Cantu, Josh Domsky. I see you, Josh. Mr. Bozak, I see you. Read Mac Crypto Stacks and the rest of the maniacs who are reporting for duty, guys. Today we'll be talking about when altcoin season. When is the altcoin season officially kicking off? Now that Bitcoin has broken through our $8,000 resistance, we expect a boom like no other coming soon to a coin market cap near you. Now, since yesterday, now going into today, we've noticed that some of the altcoins, or most of them, are lagging behind. Let's see who the losers are before we check out the big winners. We see Hollow's lost 13% over 24. Kin lost 11%. Basic Attention Token, the BAT token, which is being entertained for listing by Coinbase. It was hinted that they may list that BAT token, and the price is not reflective of that. It's down 5% today. NXT at 5, down 5%, and Tezos, which was one of the largest ICOs at one point before EOS and some others came into the game, is down as well. Let's check out the heavy hitters. Those hitters, IOST, I don't know about that one. Okay, I don't know much about that. If you know more, drop that in the box. We got Zencash. Zencash recently upgraded their blockchain to include secured and I'm forgetting the name here. Is it secure nodes or super nodes? That's the word. Super nodes out there for Zencash, a variation of the master nodes. I did an entire video there for Zencash. If you want to check it out, put Champagne Crypto Zencash in the box. Polymath. Polymath looks like it's going to be dealing with securities. I don't know what the regulation may or may not be with Polymath, but we'll check that one out as well. AELF is up, and GX Chain, and of course Binance. Now Binance is one that has caught my attention. Binance has actually kept its value from its all-time high a little bit better than Bitcoin has this year. Okay, Binance is looking like a boomer out there. Okay, Binance being one of the world's, if not the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange at the moment. I don't know how true that is, but they're definitely up there. And it seems like Binance lists all the coins. Let's check out some of these headlines that may affect or impact the boomers here. Okay, we don't care about the news. We care about what's going to boom. Okay, here are the 5 altcoins up for listing on Binance this month. Okay, so these projects have a chance to win a free listing on the world's most popular crypto exchange. So it's the world's most popular. I don't know if it's the biggest, but Binance definitely one of the world's most popular. Okay, and if you haven't already, I have a link to join Binance down below in the description box. There's a link to join Binance. You could join directly. Okay, according to this announcement, the following projects are included in this month's competition. So 5 of these coins are competing and for listing on Binance. Libra Credit, blockchain ecosystem built by Ethereum that facilitates open access to credit anytime, anywhere. Okay, I've heard of this one before. I don't know the ins and outs here specifically, but it's going to facilitate open access to credit anytime, anywhere. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder how that compares to something like a SALT token. SALT token, we're doing cryptocurrency-backed loans. I don't know if there's any correlation. Number 2, Locktrip LOC, blockchain-powered marketplace and technology where hoteliers and property owners can rent their property globally, collect money, and manage bookings without paying any commissions to middlemen. So it looks like this one's going to be competing with the Expedias and the travel websites out there. So Locktrip, check that one out. And then we got Mithril. I noticed that Mithril was booming yesterday. This is a decentralized social media platform that rewards all content creators via social mining. I may have to check that one out. You know, I like social media platforms that run with crypto, like Steem. Steem being one of my favorite social media platforms out there. Although Steem's down, I'm still a Steamosaurus boomer, and I'm a believer out there. And then we got NKN, new kind of network connectivity protocol and ecosystem powered by blockchain for an open, decentralized, and shared internet. Now, this coin has been shilled on the 4chan and some of those forums out there. So I don't know if this one's a shit coin or not. I'll have to look more into it. And then finally, Polymath security token issuing platform. I don't know how the regulations are going to play out with this Polymath token, but they're definitely trying to attract the securities industry. Okay, so I'll have this link down below, this article from Sludge Feed. Okay, let me know which coins or which coin do you think will be listed on Binance. Okay, I saw Mithril pumping. Usually these coins pump right before they're listed, so as soon as they list, then they're dumped. So right before, you buy the rumor and sell the news out there, guys, or so they say. Let's check out the coin market caps again. We're at 298 billion. I told you guys we're gonna, I believe, be at a $1 trillion market cap sometime by 2019. This could be sooner or later. Okay. The altcoins, when altcoin season, to answer the question, I don't think we're going to be in altcoin season until that Bitcoin fever dies down a little bit. What we've been seeing is an increase in Bitcoin dominance. You can see right now it's at 47.2%. And I say this often on my broadcast. You should be holding the majority of your cryptocurrency investment bag in Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. Now, I'm not a crypto advisor, so I may be wrong or right. Okay, so it's important for you to do your own research. But you can see the importance of the dominance here. It shows that most people are headed into Bitcoin. Okay, this may be a good time to reposition your altcoin bags. The altcoins usually follow Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin booms, soon thereafter, the altcoins will start booming. So when altcoin season, I think the altcoin season will officially begin once the Bitcoin dominance starts decreasing closer to where it was around the 40% marker. Okay, so when altcoin season, when the Bitcoin dominance starts decreasing closer to that 40% marker. Right now, we've seen it increase. Okay, so more people are jumping into the bits. I told you guys yesterday, we have new cadets reporting for active duty. Bitcoin is now on active duty after it's cracked through our resistance level of $8,000. Just to refresh you guys and show you the charts that we've been showing as examples during this whole entire summer here. I drew my resistance levels from those lows back there in September of 2017 to the lows that touched not too long ago back in June. Okay, now we've cracked our resistance levels from these highs back in March. No, excuse me. We've cracked our resistance levels from these highs back in early June. Now our next target, okay, is about 98 or just slightly under 10K. So right now we're in, we're trading bullish, in my opinion. Okay, right now we have higher highs, higher than this high, higher than this high, and higher than these two highs as well. So right now, what we want to top is this high right here that is close to 9,800. It looks like it met some resistance there, close to 10,000. So the next marker is basically 10K. We're going to have to readjust here our charts to reflect that. Maybe I'll do a new TA chart so that we could start showing it. But I definitely don't think things are going to be going under $8,000 right now. Looks like Bitcoin is going to be bullish. Next stop is 10K. Okay, we're going to be trading between 8 and 10K until we crack that 10K. I don't think we're going to drop under 8K. Okay, now that we've cracked through this resistance levels. When altcoin season, as soon as that Bitcoin fever dies down, as soon as that Bitcoin dominance starts decreasing. Okay, let's check out some of these other listings that may impact the crypto maniacs out there. Crypto security startup BitGo to custody Zcash. Zcash, okay? Let you guys know on the 8 coins on our watch list that Zcash, Zencash, and others are on our watch list, including Cardano. Now, these privacy coins, I believe, to be undervalued. Zcash is a privacy coin that was recently listed by Gemini, and now they're going to be supported by BitGo. So crypto security and storage startup BitGo is adding Zcash to its platform. The firm announced on Wednesday. The privacy-focused cryptocurrency joins a number of major crypto assets on the startup's platform. Okay. This is I was looking for this in this article. It's privacy cryptocurrencies jumped 7%, led by Zencash, Zcash, and Bitcoin Private. Okay, this goes in tandem to what I'm saying. I believe that these privacy coins are undervalued crypto maniacs. Okay, as more people come into the crypto space and they realize that Bitcoin may not be as private as they like it to be, they may want to entertain other coins like Zencash, Zcash, Bitcoin Private. I don't know, how much of a boomer Bitcoin Private is, but we did see its price rise not too long ago. You could see here on this article that I also have linked down below, privacy-focused cryptos have surged over the last 24 hours, according to data providing by AltDex, a cryptocurrency index site. So you could see that the privacy coin index, which defines and monitors cryptos and tokens focusing on privacy and security, has increased from 100.61 to 108.36 at the time of writing, representing more than 7% gains. The biggest gainers are Zencash. Don't act like I didn't let you know about Zencash last week. Zcash and Bitcoin Private. Zcash was on my 8 coins to watch list. Okay, so these coins, these privacy coins, they're booming. They're, they do have some value there left on the table, at least is what I believe. Okay, so Zencash is up there. Binance, I like Binance. I just question how Binance may or may not be manipulated by its own exchange. That coin's only traded on one exchange. Okay, we got Zilliqa. Zilliqa's often shilled there with these robo traders there online. It seems like these bots on YouTube are always shilling something in relation to Zilliqa. So, it kind of turns me off. I don't have anything against Zilliqa, but it seems like bots has chosen Zilliqa to shill with. Okay, we got Verge. I'm not too interested in Verge, Ontology, and then 0x down here is number 23. 0x is attractive, and I've told you guys in these recent broadcasts that the crypto maniacs believe that 0x will be the coin listed by Coinbase in the near future. They hinted to several coins, 5 coins to be exact, Zcash being one of them, 0x, Cardano, BAT token, and some others, okay? But the majority of the crypto maniacs out there, they say that 0x may be the boomer, okay? As the rest of the maniacs pour in, we got 28 there in the box. Let me check out the chat box and see what's really booming this morning. Champagne's feeling good. You know, I'm up early. Was at the gym a little later than usual. Over there around 7:30, I showed up. In fact, it looks like I beat that early morning rush, and there was a little less people in the gym today around 7:30 before, or excuse me, after that morning rush. Around 5:30 is usually when I step in. I let you guys know that I've been following a ketogenic diet starting in the Bitcoin off season and now into the Bitcoin on season when I'm reporting for active duty here on the front lines of the blockchain battlefield trenches. Okay. And I started off my routine today, of course, with squats. I'm following a Strong Lifts 5x5 program, and you can check it out at stronglifts.com. And I recommend it, guys. This one's focusing on all the compound exercises, guys. And if you're not getting healthier every single day, if you're not increasing your strengths, guys, I want you to do it right now. I want everybody in the box, in the population of the Cryptomaniac chat box, to be looking like 300 by the end of the year. Okay, guys, if you're playing PS4 and getting fat, or if you're behind your computer every day eating junk food, or if you're looking like a little skinny little baby bear cub, I need you to start squatting right now, guys. So I started off the exercise with 5 sets of 5 squats. Guys, make sure you're doing the squats with correct form. You want to go ahead and squat all the way down. Look at this gentleman right here. He's going all the way down. And then I headed over to the bench press and did 5 sets of 5 as well. Make sure that you go all the way down as well. You want to touch your chest with the bar. You see he's touching his chest with the bar. You can see some of these bros in the gym that they put on heavy weight, but they're only lifting about halfway. Okay, they're only lowering the bar halfway to their chest, so they're cheating. Okay, I want you all the way down. And then I finished off with the barbell rows. You want to make sure that you lift the weight from the ground. You want to make sure that your back is flat like this, and that you're in a somewhat squat position, and you keep your back and your legs steady and just pull with your arms. Okay, guys? Let me check out the chat box out there. Let me know if you've been exercising, if you're doing keto, if you're cutting the carbs out there, if you bought any of these keto products that I'm linking down below. We get 15% off if you want to get any protein powders, ketone testing strips, those urine testing strips that let you know whether you're in ketosis or whatnot. There's also nootropics out there for my devs. Let me know if you're using any of this. Champagne uses the keto collagen. Let me check out the chat box. I see B Prop, Digibyte. Yeah, we're going to talk about Digibyte as well. Digibyte being one of the most talked about coins now in the underground alongside Elastos and others. Digibyte is being shilled hard out there by the boomers online. Now, I'm not mad at the Digibyte boomers out there. I don't hold a bag of Digibyte, but I may have to consider it. Digibyte ranked number 32. Digibyte's been around for some time. It's currently trading at 4 cents. Let's look at the 1 month chart here. Digibyte has been booming, and it's, overall in the past 30 days, the average is that Digibyte is up. Okay, you can see here it's taking a little dip. It was up a lot more during the beginning of the month. It took a little dip, but there's a lot of bulls out there behind Digibyte. Let me know if you're a Digibyte holder. Okay. Shout out to B Prop. He says you must have some Digibyte. Shout out to Cryptonomicon. Workout at 5:30 a.m. every day, champ. Vegan plant-based protein powder keeps me going. Shout out to all my vegans out there that are gaining. Champagne necessarily is not a vegan. I'm heavy with the animal meats, but if it works for you, keep pushing and keep doing it. It's better than being a fat boy and playing PS4 all day long. Shout out to Freedom Machine. I don't need carbs, eggs, and an avocado. Now, avocados technically carbs, but those are carbs that don't spike your insulin. So when you're following this ketosis diet, you want to eat carbs and vegetables that, don't spike your insulin. So you may want to go for the cauliflower, avocado being a superfood. I ate a little bit of tomatoes yesterday. I don't know how recommended that is, but, it didn't really knock me out of ketosis. So, you want to go for those fruits that are low in the insulin response, and of course as many vegetables as possible. Shout out to Original Copy out there. I see you, copy. Good work. Cryptonomicon says Chris Cantu. Chris Cantu, another boomer out there. Guys, follow Chris. He's spreading good news out there, not for the crypto maniacs, but also for those men that want to develop themselves even more. Mr. Bozak said weighted dips. I like that. Weighted dips out there. Get the chesticles and the triceps more in tune. Shout out to B Prop, Free Skills Media, Crypto Stacks, CryptoZilla, and some of the rest of the maniacs out there in the box. Let me know if you're exercising. Let me know which altcoins that you're looking at. And also, let me know what part of the globe that you're waving your platoon crypto maniac flag from, guys. I want to know what altcoin you're booming. Are you exercising? And what part of the globe that you're booming from? Make sure you smash the like buttons and drop a comment. I know we got silent lurkers out there. I know we got silent YouTubers out there lurking as well, because Champagne is your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Okay, so some of them, they don't come out the box and they don't come into the box. They're just silently lurking. So I invite you, drop a comment below, become a boomer, come out the shadows. Let them know that Champagne Crypto is one of your faves. CryptoZilla says, heard today that Coinbase had a huge investment this month and that the way they work is to buy the crypto at the start of each month. So the 4 coins that Coinbase has could see a nice pump. Okay. Someone spamming out there, CryptoZilla, someone spamming. If there's a spammer out there, I'm going to throw you out the box, okay? If there's a spammer out there, I'm going to throw you out the box. Don't be spamming or shilling coins unless you've been in the box adding value. If you're a newbie, just a little baby bear cub entering the box, and you don't respect the crypto maniacs out here, I'll throw you out. Shout out to Kansas City booming out there. Shout out to Freedom Machine out there in Kansas. Tony Digibyte in the house. Blessings to all, he says. Shout out to Mr. Bozak. He says his sniper scope is on Ethereum Classic. Yeah, we've been talking about that. I've been considering swapping out that that Litecoin for Ether Classic or for Bitcoin Cash. I haven't made the move with the Litecoins. I'm sitting here like a deer in headlights with this Litecoin bag. I know it's stinky, and I might just have to swap it out for Bitcoin and forget about these baby alts. Bitcoin all day, every day, says Chris Cantu. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's check out some of these altcoins I've been tracking here. Let's look out like Monero. Monero, a privacy coin. Monero's a little down. Let's look at these 6 months. Just run through these charts here on TradingView. Monero's down. And we just read right here, privacy coins are on the up and up, okay? Now, not necessarily Monero, but that's led by Zencash, Zcash, and Bitcoin Private. I believe that the privacy industry for cryptos is undervalued. That's my personal opinion out there. Okay, so you see Monero low, Zencash is also low compared to Bitcoin. I like to track things compared to Bitcoin, not compared to the US dollar. The point of the game here is not to stack fiat, crypto boomers. The point of the game here is to stack more bits, and more bits. Okay, so we see Zencash a little low. Although, yeah, well, it's actually not a little low. It's actually starting to move from its 3 months. Dumped at the beginning of, 3 months ago, back in late May, early June, and now it's starting to pick back up. We got Bitcoin Cash also moving downwards. So you see a lot of these altcoins, they may move in relation to fiat, but in relation to the Bitcoin charts, they're all going downwards now. So when altcoin season, when people stop buying into the bits, we got Litecoin. Let's see if this one's a downward trend as well. Downward trend. We got Steem, which has also been a downward trend as well. Finally seeing some green today. Steem being one of my favorite blockchains. Steem being the #2 most used blockchain in all of cryptocurrency behind BitShares. Steem has more transactions than Bitcoin and Ethereum combined. If you're not using Steem just for your social media activities and earning social media rewards for your activity in the form of Steem and Steam-backed dollars, do it now. I have a link down there to follow Champagne Crypto. Okay, that one's down as well. Tron is stuck at 3 cents. Tron is down next to these, next to the bits. BitShares, there you go. BitShares actually looks different than all of them. Okay, BitShares has bigger peaks and valleys. Okay, you know, BitShares is one of my favorite decentralized exchanges. I have a link down to join BitShares as well. If you guys want to get an idea as to how the EOS, this new EOS ecosystem, is going to behave, I recommend that you check out BitShares and Steem. The history of the governance and the overall ecosystem of those two coins. They are basically the tests for the EOS blockchain. It's developed by the same gentleman. You got Cardano ADA, another coin that's on my watch list. Overall downward on the trend. Mana, this gaming token, it boomed, okay, just not too long ago, and now it's back on the flat line. I like Mana. Let's see where that goes. And then we got 0x. 0x is going back to where it was about 3 months ago as well. So 0x coins that look a little different are like 0x and BitShares right here. These have different. You see, they have different looking charts than something like Bitcoin Cash that is all the way going down, or something like Litecoin that is trending downward. So, you know, I would look at BitShares. I would look at 0x. Let's check out Ethereum close next to Bitcoin. There you go. Ethereum dumping. It looks like the majority. I think the most traded trade out there on Shapeshift right now is Ethereum to Bitcoin. So most people are dumping. Well, this is Ethereum Classic. Okay, no, this is wrong. So you see people dumping their Ether Classic to Bitcoin. So I'm looking at the wrong chart. Let's look at ETH to Bitcoin. Okay, and it's about the same. People have been dumping it for the past 3 months. So most people are headed into the bits. More bits and more bits out there, guys. So, you know, when altcoin season, we are definitely not in altcoin season. Now, this may be a good time. You want to buy when it's low, in my opinion, right? You want to buy things when it's low. So, you know, being that Bitcoin's up, you know, you may be getting a discount buying altcoins right now. And those altcoins may resurface right before the Bitcoin ETF or next week, or, you know, soon after this Bitcoin rush, this little Bitcoin bull run that we're experiencing. BitShares can drop to like 2,300 Satoshi, says original copy. Thomas Whelan says, how's the EOS to Bitcoin chart? The EOS to Bitcoin chart. Let's look at that. EOS to Bitcoin chart has been on the dump as well. Okay, so not that attractive. Now, you know, ever since that EOS did their mainnet launch, it's been a downward trend. So, you know, this is a trend that is usually followed from coins right after their debut. Once they, you know, they ICO, they boom, and then they dump. Okay. Will EOS resurface? I think so. Okay. I think that there's a lot of value on this blockchain. In fact, I bought more on the dip somewhere, maybe around here or around here, somewhere around, you know, 109 Satoshi. So I'm at a loss, but I stacked a little bit more of my EOS bag because I'm interested to see where this coin goes. Now, EOS is 50-50. Things may boom, may not boom. Okay. If you're in for a long boomer, hold the bits, okay? These baby altcoins, or any altcoin for that matter, okay, even the baby ones and the bigger ones included, are nothing compared to Bitcoin, okay? I say this all the time. You want to have half your bag in bits. That way, if any of these little baby altcoins or these bigger altcoins dump, you have a hedge, okay? So that's what it is. Neo to BTC. There we go. Neo to BTC also on the downward dump on the 3 months. So you could see I could toggle through most of this. EOS on the downward, ETC on the downward. Oh, no, ETC had a little spike. I think this spike here around June 4th, June 5th is due to the Coinbase speculation. So as soon as Coinbase started talking about they were going to list Ethereum Classic, you saw, I mean, they talked about it somewhere around here. I don't know the exact date, but the price went up and now it's dumping back again. So I don't know if it's going to come right back around. I like Ether Classic. And I'm looking into the altcoins right now because I think since they're all down, it's probably the time to get into them. Okay. They're going to go back up. Okay. I don't know exactly which ones, but I do believe that the Bitcoin dominance will decrease at some point. Okay. It'll decrease from the price, from the percentage it's at right now. So it'll drop. It may go up to 50%, but at some point, this Bitcoin dominance is going to start decreasing. And that's when I believe the altcoin season will be soon to begin. We got 0x. 0x is looking healthier. 0x chart's looking, it's different than some of these other charts that have more of a downward trend. So 0x attractive. Mana is not looking good. Although I like the technology, it's just that one pump and it's flatlined. Cardano kind of on a downward trend too. BitShares looking different, looking more like 0x. So this one's attractive. Although we had Copy say that he thinks that this will drop down to about 2,300 Satoshi, which will be somewhere close. It's about 2,400, that support level that we're identifying. Then the next support level for BitShares will be about 2,100 Satoshi. Okay. Satoshis here would be, 2,500 Satoshi would be, it's basically, look it up, guys. If you don't know, it's basically quoting the price in Bitcoin. We got Tron TRX on the way down. Tron is smelling stinky, okay, with all that hype back in December and January. I've been looking at Tron, and it's been stuck at 33 cents, and it's losing value compared to Bitcoin. Steam is also on the downward spiral as well. And I mean, it looks like most of these coins downward, Litecoin, all of them, even Bitcoin Cash on the downward too. So guys, hold the bits. There you go. Zencash looks a little different. Zencash looks, like it was flatlined. So Zencash may go back up. Monero, somewhat on the downward trend, although I like it a lot. BTC, though, look at BTC. Completely different than all the other ones. On the upward, EOS on the downward. So I think we went through most of some of my favorite coins. Okay, these are some of my favorite coins. Drop a comment there in the box. I haven't been checking out the box during this live broadcast as much as usual, but let's check out the box to see what's booming. Original Copy says BitShares is like 21 cents. What made NKN jump today? Anyone know? Yeah, actually, we talked about it. If you could see over here, you could see that Binance made an announcement. I think today, or when was it? They tweeted this yesterday, late night at 11:39 p.m. There are 5 coins that are up for listing on Binance this month, and NKN is one of them. New kind of network. Let's check them out here on the Coin Market Cap. I don't know much about this coin, but I've been seeing it, and a lot of people on the boards, the 4chan boards, were shilling this coin last night. So I don't know if it's a shit coin or whatnot. It's a little baby altcoin. It's ranked 200. Let's check out their website. Slow on the, there we go. Slow on the load up there. Vote for NK for listing on Binance. So NK is the new kind of network connectivity protocol and ecosystem powered by blockchain for an open, decentralized, and shared internet. Okay, decentralized and shared internet. Okay, so how does this compare to something like Elastos? Net neutrality, net utilization, inefficiency, and deficiencies of today's SDN are some of the shortcomings of today's internet that this coin looks to solve. Okay, so this is a decentralized type of network. So it's more of a new internet. Okay, let me know what you think. Is this a shill coin or what? This coin is up for possible listing on Binance. Okay, we see that these coins that are rumored to be listed on Binance, they pump with the rumors. Okay, people buy the rumor and sell the news. Other coins out there are Lock Trip, Mithril, which we saw pumping yesterday. A decentralized social media platform. Let's check them out too, because just because they're social media, I like that. I'm on the networks all the time, and I'm interested in finding out ways to earn more cryptocurrency. And if we could earn by posting on the Mithril network, let's check that out. I like their chart as well. Their chart looks like it's trending back upwards. So let's check out their website, this Myth website, and see what they're really about. Mithril, mine Mithril, find followers, fortune, and fame. A decentralized social media platform that rewards all content creators. Users can mine Mithril tokens through social mining. Each user's content and social interaction generated in the Mithril ecosystem will mine Myth based on our algorithm. Myth token is a token based on ERC20. All right. It's a ERC20 token. I don't like that. I don't see how you can scale an entire social media network on the Ethereum at this moment. Okay, I don't see how this thing can actually compete with Steam. Okay, I would invite you guys to look at something like Oh No. Oh No is a decentralized social media platform that's being built on EOS, and it looks like it may be in competition with Steam. I'm not sure if they're listed on CoinMarketCap just yet, but they may be listed on Chains, which is a social decentralized exchange. Or an exchange. I don't know if it's decentralized, but it's an exchange for EOS tokens, Chains. B Prop just bought a bunch of Digibyte 20 minutes ago. Okay, we know that you're shilling B Prop, you're shilling Digibyte out there all day long. Okay, we heard it already, and we like it. Okay, but let us know something else. Okay, I mean, you know, are you here just to shill Digibyte, or are you here actually for the live broadcast? I already talked about Digibyte. It just seems like B Prop, and I've seen you comment before. It's just Digibyte all day long, and I'm not mad. B Prop, that's fine. I'm not upset at Digibyte. I think it's good, and I mentioned it at the beginning of the broadcast. But it seems like all you're doing is shilling Digibyte. So fall back and add something else. If not, you're going to be misunderstood for a shiller and thrown out the box. And you know, I don't want to do that because it seems like you know, you're a real dude out there. Champ, too much talking. We need some actions. Dump the lights for Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. One of the 2 days before the ETF announcements. Buy the rumor, sell the news, wait for the drop, and buy back in lower. You may be right out there. I am dancing and prancing over here holding this Litecoin bag. It seems like I'm subconsciously attracted to it or something because I can't seem to let it go. Although, you know, I know it's stinky. I just can't seem to let go of this Litecoin bag. I don't know if there's a secret romance going on or what, but you may be right, Cryptonomicon. I just got to let this go. I may just let it go and get some more Bitcoin. Yes, sir. Thank you. No problem, B Prop. I hear that. I hear the Digibyte, and we can look at the price again. I showed you guys the price. Digibyte is all right. You know, there's a lot of bullish sentiment with Digibyte, and we welcome the Digibyte maniacs out here. Just, you know, don't cross the shill line, though. Shout out to Crypto Roger, one of the boomers out there that's been following for some time. I see you, Roger. Thumbs up for the champ. Make sure you're kabooming the like buttons out there. Shout out to Crypto Stacks. He says EOS is actually starting to flatten out versus Bitcoin. Might start to move in the near future. This is according to the chart guys on the tube. Good info from them. Check them out. Their TA. I don't follow them, but I've heard about them. The chart guys. Yeah, it looks like EOS is starting to flatten out. I can agree with that. I bought in sometime around, well, this is EOS against the dollar. I like looking at the charts against Bitcoin. So, you know, Champagne probably bought in somewhere around 108 or 109. Okay. So somewhere about 10,800 Satoshi, or is it 108,000 Satoshi? Excuse me. The thing is with Trading View, it doesn't show you all the decimals. So sometimes it's confusing to see how many Satoshis it really is, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I've got in about 108. Now it's at 103. Is it flattening out? Maybe. Guys, I'm long term on EOS. Okay, I'm gonna be sitting on this EOS bag. Okay, for at least 6 months. I would say at least 6 months. Yo, champ, your take on Mike Novogratz' take on BTC. I like Mike Novogratz, and I think he's been right. He's been a bull there with the cryptos. He's a believer. Okay. And he's behind EOS as well. And he thinks that Bitcoin is going to shoot up to $20,000 as soon as it hits 10K. Okay. We talked about that yesterday. I have an article linked there on the last video that I posted. Mike Novogratz says, we're headed to 10K and next stop is directly 20K. So, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that. I definitely think that the path to 10K is coming soon. Okay, but you know, I don't know how fast this 20K could hit. But now listen, if this ETF thing is for real, you know, I think that rumor could be enough to propel it back to all-time high. So he could be right. Thomas Whelan says, I heard Oh No are airdropping to EOS token holders. Yeah, Oh No is a decentralized social media platform. It's being built on EOS, and they're doing airdrops, I heard as well. I'm not sure if that airdrop has occurred or not. You may want to check out eosdrops.io or .com, or just go put Champagne Crypto EOS airdrops there on YouTube, and I have some videos that talk about airdrops, and I've talked about Oh No in the past as well. I'm interested to see where that goes. You know, like compared to something like Mithril, now that I know that Mithril's on top of Ethereum, I mean, you can't run a social media platform on top of Ethereum the way it's scaling right now. Ethereum right now is at their capacity, their utilization capacity. So until they upgrade and they do the sharding or the Casper or whatever it is that Vitalik and friends want to do to scale Ethereum, they need to do it ASAP. Okay, someone send out that human growth hormone, that testosterone cypionate to the developers, to Vitalik and friends, those devs of Ethereum. We need more weight on the bones. EOS has already confirmed 3,500 to 4,000 transactions per second. Yeah. We were talking about that on our last last live stream. Blocktivity.io or blocktivity.info is a website that shows you the usage of these blockchains. So BitShares, Steem are the two most used blockchains, and you got Ether number 3. I think that EOS already has more transactions than Bitcoin does. Do you think that Ethereum Classic could take over Ether? I don't know. But it doesn't need to, okay? Because apparently Ethereum Classic could do everything that Ethereum could do, but for way cheaper. So, I mean, if the price stays low, I mean, most of the dApps could head on over to Ethereum and run them for a lot cheaper is the way I'm understanding it. They can only take when you cash out, and even that is manageable when you can avoid unreasonable taxing. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you guys are talking amongst each other about some taxation or whatnot. You know, Champagne is not a tax advisor. I'm not into the regulations or you know, the rules and the laws and stuff like that. I'm not the guy to talk to about that. I'm looking for the booms out here. The voice of the blockchain is nesting the EOS egg, says CryptoZilla. I think that sounds about right, CryptoZilla. I've been, you know, nesting these eggs. I may have gotten in a little bit too early. You know, I got in, you know, EOS when it was about maybe $5 or $6. I started buying all the way up to, you know, I even bought when it was at $15 or $16. I bought the dips. So, you know, I'm averaged out with the price of EOS. I'm not up or down. I'm somewhere probably average. I've averaged out my cost. But I believe in EOS. You know, I think that there's going to be a time where the EOS holders and those that are staking EOS will be able to earn some passive income, whether it be from the redistribution of the generated income from RAM, from that RAM income, that whatever they generate, they're talking about maybe redistributing it to the EOS stakers, or maybe there's other ways to earn passive incomes in the form of what's the token? It's called the Shintai. It's a Shintai platform that will allow users to lease their EOS token. So it will work somewhat similar to Minnow Booster and SmartSteem on the Steem blockchain, where users could sell their votes or delegate their Steem. So you should check out Shintai. They're a leasing platform for EOS tokens. They're not up and running yet, but you know, again, yes, I am nesting my EOS eggs. EOS is really confusing these days. That's okay. Maybe it's not for you, and the majority of people may not be ready for EOS. But I got my position out there. Okay, I got my position out there because I saw that you know, if you were in early with Steem, okay, you are able still to earn passive income in the form of Steem tokens, regardless of the price. So you know, I see some similarities with EOS, and hopefully they could follow suit. What do I think about nulls? I don't know much about nulls, but you're not the only person that's asked me about it. So let's check it out. Nulls has been talked about here a few times, Tess. And I know Tess is someone that frequents here, the box. I appreciate you tuning in, Tess. Nulls is up at $2.55. It's ranked number 93, excuse me, and it's up 1% today. Let's check out their website. I know I've checked out nulls before, but I'm kind of going blank. I don't know what they're exactly about yet. So let's check them out. Okay, yeah, I have been onto this website. Adaptable blockchain for enterprise solutions. Mission: accommodate the multitude of blockchain application usage. Breakthrough technology bottleneck. Reduce technical threshold and costs. Resolve the lack of trust in a centralized database. Okay, how it works: multiple chain, smart contract, and proofs of credit. I mean, they're not the only people or blockchain that is trying to connect multiple blockchains. I'm going to be honest. The first thing I noticed with this website, okay, is that it looks like a Neo knockoff. Okay, it looks kind of like a Funny Bunny website. Let me look at the about page. Does it show the team? Okay, at least it shows some people. Okay, at least it shows face of these people. I don't know. I've never heard of any of these guys. Okay, maybe they're boomers, maybe they're doomers. I don't know. Okay. I'm not too attracted to the website. Okay. They're based in Singapore, I see. Okay. I know there's a lot of blockchain startups out there. Let's see if they have any dApps that we're recognizing. No, there's no dApps that we can search for here. Okay. Let's look at the chart and see where they're at. The chart doesn't look bad. I'll tell you this. The chart looks like it's had a steady rise ever since November. Okay. You know, of course, everything had an all-time high back in January. This pumped a little bit sometime in May. And let's see. Let's look at the 1 month chart. It's down for the 1 month. So I don't know. I'm 50-50 with this coin. I'm not too attracted with baby altcoins, and I still don't see how this is different than some of the other bigger coins. I won't go ahead and trash this coin because it could go either way, but, you know, I don't know. I'm not attracted to it. So then that's my answer. Right now, I'm not attracted to nulls. I may be wrong. I'm not attracted to nulls. There's a bunch of other coins that have caught my attention more than nulls. But I hope that answers your question, Tess. I'm not convinced. No, I'm not convinced, Cryptonomicon. But you asked me the question. I don't know much about it. I give it a quick look, and you know, and I'll give you my response, how I'm feeling off the top. I may be wrong. I'm not doing thorough research. Obviously, if I'm looking at it for 30 seconds, but you know, I'm just you know, I'm not convinced. That's what it is. Knowles thinks that excuse me, Cryptonomicon thinks that Knowles is popping, so he's a believer. We got CryptoZilla says, Shintai. Yeah, guys, look into Shintai out there. Shintai is a leasing platform that's going to be allowing EOS token users or holders to lease their tokens and earn passive income. Check that one out, and that's definitely attracting me. I also bought some RAM, too. I've been bought some RAM out there last week. I did a video yesterday talking about RAM trading on the EOS blockchain. So check that out, guys. Definitely something that's interesting. I know it's confusing, but if it's not difficult, sometimes, you know, let me put it this way. Sometimes when it's difficult, it weeds out some of the losers. Okay. You know, sometimes difficulty weeds out losers. And when you have winners, then you win. Okay. You know, sometimes winning is about weeding out the losers. Okay. Yeah. Let me say that again. Sometimes winning is about weeding out the losers. And also, it's not about what you do. Sometimes it's about what you don't do. Okay, that makes you successful. What WTF Shintai? Yeah, check it out. Shintai. It's a way to lease the tokens. Cryptonomicon still not convinced with EOS. I'm convinced, Nomicon. I'm convinced. But I probably won't buy anymore. I think I've found my position there, and I'm gonna wait. Hey, champ, caught you live for once. Kaboom! Shout out to Intrastellar. Welcome to the live broadcast. I'm usually on earlier than most of these crypto maniacs because I went to the gym early today. Not too early. I showed up there at 7:30. Okay, doing my compound exercises. Go to stronglift.com to follow the program that I'm following. Started off with squats. I did a little bit of bench press, and I did some barbell row. Okay, and I'm drinking these keto protein powders because the Perfect Keto Maniacs, they set me up with a link. It's 15% off, and I get a little kickback too. If you guys buy some protein powder, Champagne gets a few bucks there too. So, you know, just to keep it transparent, I like this keto collagen. And I must say, I'm going to be honest with you. I went to the Whole Foods to buy some grass-fed beef this weekend. And I went down to the protein aisle section, and I looked at some of the protein powders, and I bought a paleo protein powder that was made with beef, and it had a lot more protein than this keto collagen. So I was like, let me try something different. You know, I bought a sample pack of this. I'm not sure what the name of the protein's called, but it was some sort of a paleo protein, and tasted a little bit better than this Perfect Keto, and it had more protein, but about 20 minutes after, I got a very big stomach ache. It really upset my stomach, and it made me nauseous. And I thought, maybe it was just a random. I tried again the next day, you know, to take the protein powder, that paleo protein powder, and it didn't settle my stomach right. Compared to this Perfect Keto, it doesn't have as much protein as that paleo keto that I tried out, but it didn't upset my stomach at all. Okay, so I'm going to be back using that Perfect Keto because it didn't upset my stomach. I wonder if any strippers in the world accept crypto yet, says Crypto Roger. Yeah. In fact, there is a strip club out there in Las Vegas that has their own coin, and I believe that you could become a member and use the coin at that strip club. I'm going blank right now. I think I've talked about it way back before. Look at Las Vegas Strip Club Crypto or something like that. I think you could buy a membership with this coin or something like that, and it allows you to get lap dances or whatnot with crypto. So you get special perks with this specific coin for the strip club. So I think the strip club has their own coin, if I'm not mistaken. Cryptonomicon says, stay away from that stuff, champ. Your body was warning you in relation to that paleo protein that I tried out. Yeah, it didn't sit well. It didn't sit well. You know, I normally don't take much. I don't take any supplements, but I have been supplementing every few days with the Perfect Keto protein collagen, and it's been going down nicely. It sits well in my stomach. I just ran out of the tub this weekend, and I was at the Whole Foods. I was buying some grass-fed beef. You know, I like the red meats out there. Okay, so I like to get the pasture-raised, the grass-fed beef. And while I was at Whole Foods, I stopped by the protein powder aisle, and I looked at all these protein powders, and I picked up this paleo protein. It had a lot of protein, a lot more than these Perfect Keto proteins that I promote here. I tried it out. It didn't sit well in my stomach. So, you know, I'm not going to use that. And in fact, guys, you don't need any supplements. Okay, you don't even need this Perfect Keto protein, guys. You just got to eat whole foods every single day. The reason I like to supplement these proteins is just to add a little bit more protein on top of the bag, but I must admit, you don't need them. You do not need them. All right, Josh, one of the main shout out to Josh Domsky. I got to say, Josh, you were one of my first supporters out there when I first started booming out there, Josh, supporting Champagne when I had maybe 1,000 subscribers, a couple thousand subscribers. Josh would come in here. It's nice to see Josh. If I'm not mistaken, Josh is a poker player, or he's a boomer out there in Las Vegas, and he says he did a video on that strip club that we were mentioning that has their own tokens. The girls have QR codes on their body. Okay, so maybe Josh has gone there. He said he did a video about that. Shout out to Josh. It's nice to see you back in the box here, Josh. Quality over quantity, champ. I can respect that. The Legends Room. Yeah, that's the name of it. Thanks a lot, Josh, for letting us know. So there you go, Crypto Roger. The Legends Room has their own crypto. It's a strip club with their own crypto. So that answers your question. Cryptonomicon saying just eat healthy and eat portions. Yeah, I mean, I am. And again, even with these protein powders, I don't use them every day. It's more of a little thing on top, you know. But I will admit, you don't need them. All you need to do is eat healthy. That's what I'm doing. Also following an intermittent fasting routine where I try to lower my eating window to a small amount. So what my goal is to only eat one meal per day and knock out all the calories at once. Okay, maybe in like an hour eating window. Right now, I've shortened my eating window to about, you know, anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. Yesterday, I did a 4-hour eating window. Okay. So, and, you know, I'll eat for 4 hours, you know, and during that time, you know, let's say from 12 to 4, I'm just giving you an example, you know, eat your first meal at 12 and then try to eat as much between 12 or 4, but stop eating after 4. Okay. And, you know, I'll tell you guys some of my results. I've lost in the span of about 8 weeks, I've lost about 13 pounds. Okay. And I've gained strength on all lifts. So I'm squatting more. Okay. I'm benching more. And every single workout that I've showed you, I've increased weight. Now, granted, the program, the Strong Lift program, has you increase the weight every time you show back up to the gym about 5 pounds. So you put a 2.5 on each side. It seems like very little, okay? But, you know, you catch up to it very quick, you know, before you know it, since you're doing squats every other day. If you add 5 pounds every other day, before you know it, you're up, you know, you're up. So, you know, now it's starting to get heavy. Stop eating after 4. I'm not saying to stop eating after 4. I'm just giving an example, Namakan. I'm saying that, you know, let's say if you have a 4-hour eating window, you may start eating at noon and stop eating at 4. If your hour window, if you got 4-hour eating window, okay, and then you fast for the rest of the 20 hours. Now, what I've heard, and I haven't necessarily implemented this, is that the best time to eat is at night if you're doing intermittent fasting. Okay, you want to make sure that, you know, you go all the day, you burn all the fat during the day without eating, and then, you know, maybe, you know, in the evening, maybe at 6 or 7, considering that you're going to sleep early. I don't want you guys staying up past midnight. I don't even want you guys up around midnight, okay? Unless you're making money out there and you're working, you should go to bed early, okay? You burn more fat and gain more muscle when you go to sleep and you recover. But anyhow, let's say you go to bed at a decent hour. You may want to have your dinner around 6 o'clock and you know, and that'll be your only meal. That's the goal that I'm headed to. I'm not doing that just yet. You know, I need more than one meal a day, and I do a little bit of grazing. So I try to have my eating window 4 to 6 hours. Damn, that's super early. Stop eating after 4. Yeah, I stop eating usually after 4 or 5, but I go to bed early. You know, I go to bed early. You know, Champagne's going to bed earlier every day so that I can show up to the gym early. Okay. You know, the boomers go to bed early. They wake up early like savages. If you're a soldier, okay, that's the way the soldiers roll. Now, if you're staying up after midnight, surfing the internet, you're not really doing work. Most of these people are playing a Nintendo PS4. They're, on Pornhub, acting, you know what they're doing over there, wasting their time. Okay. Don't do that. You'll be very surprised if you go to bed early and you wake up early like a savage and you start winning. Okay. Now, you know, some people got to stay up late. They got to stay up late. Some people have the late shift and they're working, and some people's businesses make more money at night. So they're up, you know, late. I understand that. But if you're not making money at nighttime, go to bed. Okay. There's nothing out there for you. Take it from Champagne. I used to lurk out there late nights. I used to be a lurker. Okay, there's nothing good for you out there, cryptomaniacs. Nothing good for you out there once the sun goes down, unless you're making money. Okay, if you're out there stacking more bits or more fiat, I respect that. But if you're not, go to sleep and clean your room while you're at it, boomers. Test Cook for You says, all you say is true about diet. I have tried the keto diet, but it's difficult with a cooking channel. LOL. Well, you know, you'll be surprised, Test Cook for You. There is a market out there for keto recipes. Okay. If you could remix some of these recipes into a keto recipe, you may get more hits out there. Keto right now seems to be trending more than before out there. One of these guys I follow there on the tubes, just came back from a keto convention out there in Texas. And it's, I think, the second annual. And he said that there was way more people this year than last year. Okay. And it costs more. Okay. So let's see where that is next year. This trend may be growing. I think a lot of people are beginning to be educated about the side effects of carbohydrates. We know that carbohydrates cause heavy inflammation, guys. Most of that fat that you're putting on is due to excess carbohydrates, guys. You're taking in way too much carbohydrates. The body burns glucose and carbs first before it starts burning fat. So if you're eating too much carbs, you'll never let your body get into a ketosis state and burn the fat. You'll just convert that excess carbohydrates back into stored fat. Tess has a lot of keto recipes, a lot with cauliflower. Yeah, I use the cauliflower rice too. I know that some people made like a pizza with cauliflower. They made like a cauliflower crust pizza, keto pizza or whatnot. So, you know, I think there's a lane out there for keto recipes out there. You mean bread, carbs? Yeah, absolutely, Crypto Roger. Everything that's sugar or see, what you got to understand is carbohydrates break down into sugar. So bread, you got to look at bread like sugar. Okay, bread is basically like white sugar. Okay, that's what it happens when you eat bread. It breaks down into sugar and it spikes your insulin, the glucose or whatnot. All the carbs, okay, that spike your insulin, they cause inflammation. Okay, that causes you to store more fat. Okay, it causes you'll see the inflammation on people's faces on their midsection. If you want to cut fat, you need to put your body in a ketosis state. And exactly what that means is that after your body doesn't have any more carbs or sugars to fuel off, okay, your liver starts producing ketones. Ketones, they feed off of fat and they convert fat into fuel. Now, in order to make sure that your body is in a ketosis state, I use these testing strips. They're urine testing strips. They cost $8.99 with the discount that we get. So there's less than $10. Okay. They got 100 strips. You pee in a cup, you dip the strips into the cup. If the strips turn color, that means you're producing ketones. It should take about, if you cut your carbs, it could take anywhere from 3 days or more. It took me about 3 days of cutting carbs before I started producing ketones. How do you put your body in a ketosis state? You cut the carbs. So that's what happens. So you cut all the carbs in your body. So if you want to follow a ketogenic diet and exercise, I recommend you follow the Keto Gains subreddit. So it's the name of the subreddit is Keto Gains. There's also a subreddit, but that one doesn't really focus on exercise as much. So I would go to Keto Gains. Those are for people that are doing keto and exercising. So how do you put your body in a ketosis state? Once your body is depleted from carbs and it can't burn any more carbs, there's no more carbs in your body to burn, then it switches into the fat burning. Why do you think your body stores fat? Okay. Why does your body store fat? Because if there isn't any food and there's a famine, you will be able to fuel yourself from your stored body fat right there on your body. Okay. So guys, some of you fat boys out there, you could go for 30, 40 days without eating and build muscle if you haven't been working out lately, just by fueling yourself from the fat that you have on your own body. Okay, some of you guys are 30% plus body fat percentage, and you guys don't need to eat. Okay, all the fuel is right there on your body. Why do you think a bear is able to hibernate for months on end? Because a bear gets fat before the winter, fattens itself up, and then is able to go for over a month without eating. Why? Because it's fueling itself from the fat reserves. And that's what you want to do. No carbs at all, champ? No. The carbs that you do ingest are from vegetables and from fruits that spike your insulin less. So like something like avocados, like you want to eat a lot of avocados. That's really good for you. Okay. I know avocados are carbs, but those carbs don't spike your insulin level. So the only carbs you want to eat are fruits like avocados and ones that spike your insulin level less, and all the vegetables like cauliflower, like asparagus and stuff like that. Those don't spike your insulin, or they don't cause the insulin spike. Okay, but if you eat something like, for instance, like carrots is healthy. Okay, but carrots, they do spike your insulin. Apples spike your insulin. Banana spike your insulin. So Champagne's not eating that right now because of the diet. That's not to say that apples are not good. Okay, but if you want to get into ketosis, that's not going to help you to get into ketosis. Shout out to Test Cooks for You. Has to get back to work. Wish you guys a wonderful day, guys. I'll take a few more questions. I told you I wanted to limit these broadcasts to less than an hour as an experiment to see if I get a little bit more clicks. Somebody told me that the videos that are between 30 and 45 minutes are more attractive to those videos that are over an hour. I don't know how true that is, but let's give it an experiment and see if we do 30 or 45-minute broadcasts, if those get a little bit more clicks. Let me know if you agree or disagree, if you like the longer format, or if the 30 to 45 minutes are good. Shout out to Sori and George out there. I see you. Shout out to Test Cooks for You, Cryptonomicon, Crypto Roger, Thomas Whelan, Crypto Stacks, and the rest of the boomers there in the box. I appreciate you guys. If you have any specific questions, if you were just tuning in, we've talked about when altcoin season, and to give you a definite answer, I don't have one, but I would say altcoin season should begin as soon as the Bitcoin dominance starts decreasing. Bitcoin dominance has risen this past week to at 47% Bitcoin dominance. You can see it here on the coin market cap. As soon as this number starts going downwards, okay, I think that that would be a sign that more people are moving into the altcoins. Now, that's to say that it's not to say that it's not a good time to pick up your altcoins now. You want to buy things when they're low. Usually, once Bitcoin booms, soon thereafter, the altcoins start booming as well. So you may want to consider that. Okay, and we went through a lot of coins today, and I let you know my opinions on most of them. Shout out to Josh Jomsky. He says, much love. Shout out to you, Josh. I appreciate you still tuning in. Cryptonomicon, he says he'll take whatever. It doesn't matter the duration of these well, I guess you could call them podcasts or video casts or whatever you like to call them, these streams. Still excited, champ? Never forgot trading through the hurricane. Yeah, I'm still excited. I'm here every day. I'm spreading positive news. You know, Champagne has been trading. I mean, I've live streamed through hurricanes and everything. So, I mean, we never stop. We won't stop yelling. We won't stop booming. And we will continue to focus on the boomers and remove the doomers out there. Okay. That's not to say that, you know, we haven't gotten into coins that have been doomers, and we've had to readjust our positions and focus on the boomers. And we're learning as much as we're spreading good news out here. Each one teach one there in the box, guys. It's because of you guys that have been able to stay here on these networks booming and not dooming. All right, guys, if there's any questions, I'll take them. But if not, I'm going to go ahead and tune out, guys, and maybe break my fast sooner than later. I'll probably break my fast around 11:30. I've been up since about 4 or 5 in the morning. I went to the gym at 7:30. I like going to the gym fasted, okay? If you go to the gym fasted, you force your body to burn more fat from your reserves because you don't have any food in your stomach. So where else are you going to get that power from, okay? If you want to try the keto diet, those keto strips are less than $10, guys. They'll probably give me a $1 commission or whatnot. So it's not really about me making any kickbacks or whatnot, although I do get them. It's more about spreading that good physical exercise news out there along with that crypto news. Shout out to Crypto Roger. Great show. Have a great day. Peace. You too, Crypto Roger. All right. Much love to everybody. Make sure you kaboom and touch all the buttons out there. The subscribe, the like, the post notifications, especially because someone told me that they didn't get a notified the other day. Okay. A longtime subscriber told me, champ, I saw you went on, but I didn't get notified. So, you know, Google may not be supporting the crypto maniacs. So we got to make sure that we, you know, turn on those notifications just in case they turn them off. Peace, champ. Look at Verge. I will. I'll look at Verge. I'm going to be honest, though. Off the top, I'm not attracted to it, but I'll look at it again. Just because you recommended a copy. I know you're not shilling me out there. All right, Interstellar. I'll see you later. All right, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here. I appreciate all of you maniacs. It's Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.